since the last video I made for the DSpico, outlining how awesome it is, it really is an easy setup and it works great. A question came up, how do I add GBA games? And I started looking myself and I could not find a easy way to do it. I was looking for a YouTube video, and it required me to look a little deeper than I wanted to. I was looking for a quick fix, right? So I figured I'd make a quick video on how to do that. So we have our DSpico. If you buy it with the SD card, it's already set up. I think if you buy it without the SD card, you just need to set up the file structure. Pretty simple stuff. It does outline that, but GBA games on the Pico work great. I started playing Advance Wars was an example that I've been playing with it. So I did come home and I did find out that GBA Runner 2 is an emulator that does work for it. You just need to come here. I'll put this link in the description. Come here and find which one you need. I do not know what the difference between ARM 9 and ARM 7 is, but I did pick the ARM 7. Okay. DS, because we are putting this on a flashcart. We're not putting on the actual hardware, so I wanted to make sure it's compatible with everything. So we're going to pick this one, download it, and then that's going to be in your downloads folder. And then I found this. This is a wiki out on GBA Temp, and I'll put this link as well in the description. And it just says basic setup. It doesn't really give you that much information, but I did put it in the on the SD card. It says put it on the root. Okay, I thought that might be a bad idea, and I'll show you why. And it might work, so you can feel free to try. But what I did is I folded everything off. Okay, I'll show you my SD card. I have a folder now called GBA. Within that, I have a folder for games, which just have some of the GBA games that I have. Okay, and then within that, you have the full file you downloaded previously from here. This is the GBA Runner 2 emulator. Okay, that's what you downloaded here. So all you got to do is drop that stuff in a folder. I called it GBA. Then you come in here, drop it in here, and with your games. This file structure works for me. There might be another way to do this. I'm assuming there's 100 ways to do this, but this worked for me. All right. And that's all I did. So I'll take the SD card out, put it in the GBA, and show you how it works. All right. Now that we have our SD card ready to go, I went ahead and put it in the DS first, just to test it. All right. As you can see right there, it's recognized. Loads into the Pico launcher, but the last folder I was in was this. So yeah, if you come out, here's your main folders. I didn't manipulate any of these. I did make the GBA folder, but here we have our other games. Here's my Nintendo DS folder. Here's the games still. Okay, they show up, they recognize. GBA though, got the games, doesn't recognize them. They only recognize them when you go into the actual emulator. There you go, emulator loaded up. There it is. There's my games. I was playing some Advance Wars just to test it, and there it is. Now we have GBA games on our DSpico. Alright, so we're going to shut this off. And let's test it in the 3DS. Make sure we're staying above board here. Alright. Recognized, alright. Nintendo DS demonstration. There we go. And we got the Pico launcher. Again, it launches right to this folder. I'm assuming because it's the last thing I was in. But we got our DS. There they are again. They still got recognized.
GBA. Let's load it up. There it is on the 3DS. So there you go. Very easy process. Just I'll put the links in the comments or the description, and go ahead and follow that. Throw them on there and have fun. I mean, I'm really impressed with this DSpico, the price point and the versatility of it all. So just wanted to show you how to do that. Take care.